Alright, let's dive into this. So, here's the thing. When it comes to making YouTube videos, especially if you're serious about your content and want to create something truly engaging, the choice of software is crucial. And in my opinion, Filmora for Mac might not be the best option for serious YouTubers out there. Let's start with the basics. Filmora, on the surface, seems like a decent option. It's marketed as user-friendly and packed with features, which might sound promising for beginners dipping their toes into video editing. But here's where the cracks begin to show. For those of us who are looking to produce high-quality content consistently, the limitations start to become apparent pretty quickly. First off, let's talk about flexibility and control. Filmora offers a lot of presets and templates, which can be helpful, but these can also feel slightly restrictive when you really want to flex those creative muscles. Advanced editors often need more granular control over their editing workflow, whether it is color correction, motion tracking, or fine-tuning audio. These nuances are crucial for more sophisticated video editing, and unfortunately, Filmora can fall short in providing those advanced features that seasoned YouTubers might crave. Additionally, another point to consider is performance. Mac users often laud the system's reliability and performance capability. However, Filmora's integration with the Mac ecosystem doesn't seem to fully harness this power, occasionally leading to lag and crashes, especially when working with large, high-resolution files. Nothing interrupts my creative flow more than sudden interruptions and sluggishness, and I'm sure many out there would agree. Let's touch on the export options. After spending hours painstakingly putting together your masterpiece, you obviously want it to look its best when you release it to the world. While Filmora does allow you to export in various formats, some of the more high-end options aren't as polished as I'd like them to be. If you're hoping to present the crispest, most vibrant visuals, you might find yourself disappointed. Now, on pricing, Filmora is certainly not the most expensive video editing software available, which is a plus. However, when you start stacking up the features, or in many cases, the lack thereof, against other software, sometimes you end up getting what you pay for. There might be other tools out there where, for a bit more of an investment, you get a significantly greater return in terms of functionality and ease of use. Speaking of ease of use, for folks who are just getting started, Filmora's simplicity might initially feel like a blessing, but once you surpass the fundamentals and move towards more intricate projects, the limitations become more glaring. It's kind of like learning to cook. You start with simple recipes, but as you gain skills, you crave more complexity and depth. You need software that evolves with your abilities, and that's where you might start to feel constrained with Filmora. Finally, community and support can't be overlooked. While Filmora does have a user base, it's not nearly as expansive or comprehensive as some of the bigger players out there. That means fewer tutorials, fewer forums, and a generally smaller pool of fellow users from whom you can glean insights or troubleshooting advice. When you're new to video editing or when you hit a technical snag, having access to a large, active community can make all the difference. In conclusion, Filmora might be adequate if you're just starting out and your needs are fairly basic, but if you're aiming high, trying to grow your channel, and expand your editing skills, you might quickly find yourself outgrowing what Filmora has to offer. Video editing, at its core, is about telling a story, engaging viewers, and pushing creative boundaries. And for that, you'd want a tool that empowers and supports you every step of the way. So, for all the YouTubers out there who might be on the fence, it's important to weigh the pros and cons, see how the software fits your needs now and foresee what you might require in the future. Make sure your editing tool is not just a stopping point, but a partner in your creative journey.